You know, I'll try to now here. And so now, here. Let's have to go.
Analog work. In. I'm ready to become Japanese. Oh, this looks like a way. Yes. Behold the game. Look at the speed of the GT on this end. It's a train. Look at the speed. Oh my god, the speed of the train. This is getting marvelous. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. We'll transition into another type of vehicle. Let's go. The trophy shop. Would you sit back on the train? We want that. What can we do this when I don't know how to drive?
It's low. Renegade license plate.
Yes, turn down the music so you get all car radio. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that makes me know in the background. This game be looking pretty neat. Would you say what's the name?
That's an issue. We don't need to get that front.
That's
You can get one that might be a permanent. addicted.
I should have watched our little video this all the time. It's all four-star military advisor on a second person show you make it look like me. Is that possible? Please no. Shows look for obvious reasons. Any reason particularly choice of list for business and taxes. I want to people to try to see what four stars are on. I know some games set in Japan and about Japanese architecture, but we're going to see them for them to do wisdom. What an odd selection of cards. I mean, the Sylvia and the Tiger make sense, but the Jimmy and the 20% here, oh shit, we got on the one! 5 minutes in, I've already included the different time. Just following the city's infrastructure, there's something seen like a very smart company. I'm stopping now. Yep, I can find that. Now I look once. How inconvenient. This thing's like nasty.
Anyway, right. 2 seconds. Right, so I'm going to set up the machine. By my machine, I think my lovely tick machine. You speed the camera now so you can see how this project goes. This is the Wayfarer, very beautiful. And the module, bus checked. Yeah, this is definitely a bus. Yes.
Now disconnected from you. Now disconnected from U9.
Thank you. Six, eight, excuse me. Number 475. Error. Duty, we're gonna just put this. I'm gonna leave service up until I start driving. Right. Now you can see me drive without my face in the way. So this is very bad. We'll do. Here we go. Speed and power. Get up my way! Right. Whiplash. We just got my 11th hit and they're backing out. On my off. On my off. Oh, gosh. Okay, go. Yes. I'm 7.5 grand. Probably worth it. A little bit. It's just. I'm trying to mix that stuff. Let's see what this thing like. Okay, go. Get on the track. Oh, I haven't gone off the track. Right. Yes. Turn. Turn a little back then. In the third. Oof. It's close. It's way too close. Quest again. I got the music. Let's get it. Yes, let's get some proper mileage on this thing. These K cars are really good so far. Might be loud, but they're good. Unless I know how to drive one, which I don't. Which can keep me proud most of the time. Right. Ooh, that was jerky. I'm just going to stop here. I'm going to get my old phone on. Anything that needs answering. Interesting. We're gonna pop up to this vehicle. That is a Subaru of some kind. And it goes like a weapon. That goes like an absolute weapon, that thing. Let's put you back up here. Yeah, that's right. managed to get the chat up as well, so you can see what I can see. And I'm going to do it to myself, so if you want to see my other channel, you can. That's like saying hi to you back. Alright. Hello. I am doing absolutely nothing. I'm just having a look on, seeing anything new coming up, and I'm just going to get back on the road, and I'm going to try and see how I get on and getting the Route Master back out on the road. Should be interesting. But I'm going to play this for the time being. Sort out the Super Bowl. Can anyone hear this music or what? Yes, it is. Well, I just got an email from BBC. It says the hottest May record could be broken again. It's already been broken, and I already managed to come through to Marge yesterday. I mean, welcome to the world of this country. We don't have a clue what we're talking about. Right, time for to get something interesting out. I'll put that up there, and I'll have a look at that later. Full Focus ST. ST stands for not so good idea. Speed. Speed, 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 speed. I don't care about the fuel consumption at the moment because just maybe it's not the same. I should brake. She's into each gear and goes for it. And this track is very smooth. going hybrid. Oh dear God. Prepare to be amazed at those noises. Like, this hybrid system sucks. It is not good. Like, crashing. What? Shoot down my phone. Oh, I got myself mute. Oh dear.
Dirt tires on it, I don't even know. What car's made it against? That's a regular H14E or machine. Out of my way. Oh my god, look at my guy. There's that trim. I do not like your PUBG. I've won. Easily.
Hello, I'm Anna.
Oh, you again.
Okay, George, I have set your route to the...
Don't you call me by my full government name. I want that a wheel spin.
You want to see the wheel spin. More spins, more prizes.
Wow. The two-stick. Legend cars. The smoking facet has been spotted at the back of the Benino region golf course clubhouse. So as I see golf moments, I think I'll keep an eye out for a Dodge. Can I go to the car moment and like buy a car? I want to see what's for sale. What cars are in this game?
Welcome back, George.
But calling me my name. My name, how do I change it? It's Grog in the name. It better be green. Or Frog. That's not here either. What's the next best thing? brown. I want the name brown. I have a brown shirt. The first thing I'm gonna buy with my money is a brown t-shirt and some brown jeans, and some brown shoes, and a brown hat. Brown. What a belly. I'm already having too much fun, and I'm not even driving. I'm so fast. This is, yes.
Okay.
I want to feel like a ace back. That's
Oh, she's catching the bus. Right.
They better be here. Persian. Oh, it's just one. Have they got my card? That's the most important thing. It's a Japanese game. Yes, my boy finished in a brilliant way. Give me that. Yes. Can I make this look like mine? Actually, it's actually far from the real thing. Like wheels, some of them in 15 inches, some wider track width on them, and some smooth size. The intakes and exhaust make a change to the sound. Yes, exhaust. Yes. What engines can you put in this? Yes, and that's like a Honda K20. Awesome. 2-litre 3-rotor turbo. I like that. I think I'll do for on the ops. Let's get back on the road. Speed. Piss off. Okay. Thank God you not get the memo. There's a way to flash the headlights in this car. Bro, who gave me my license? Is there a control to like flash the headlights? There does not seem to be. I can't do the flippy floppy lights in this game. This is dreadful. All the cars this game's given me, and I choose the slowest one. Can I just like ignore the sat nav? I'm not going for the Aldo. He is deceased. Loaded in full silver category on his Honda Active today. You get it, girl? This MX-5 is ruined. Wait, is this a golf course? Hang on a moment. They said there was a Dodge nearby. Keep your eyes peeled for a Doge. I must retrieve it. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Huh? What have I done? The game's stopped.
You're well on your way to the Horizon Invitational. Let's take a look.
I just drove into a field. What happened? So it's by a building. Is that a building? A Kumsiki Dog Target. Yes! Found it. Oh, fuck it. I'll drive it now. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Oh no, come on. You're watching Dukes of Hazzard. I am the Hazard. Driving around Japan feels wrong. Like garnishing your sushi with a big slab of cheese. I'm here from a race. Can I swap back to my Miat? Yes. Look at him. Get him, silly little Japanese thing. The speed. I am losing. Everything's overtaking me. Yes, the Miat that could. Oh my god. Balls on my man. Works every time. His name is Imagine Hazel. How about you imagine these nuts? Yeah, I spent more money on the performance parts because this thing is not quick. I think the best I can hope for is third. Crossing the line in my brain, yeah.
Okay, Brown, what do you want to do now?
Okay, well, I'll do the cross-country race and get my car on brain. Is that a Honda Beat? Look at my boy. There's one of the other cars that I've been gifted in this game. Gotta try out the Pooper. Oh, yes. Oh, this sound in this game is tickling my Brian in the Jimmy now. The big Jim. Jesus, the big Jim. It's like a very odd, like, starter car. You think it'd be like a Land Cruiser or something. Am I gonna get third again? What a load of horseradish. Am I gaining? Am I catching them? Oh, yeah, yes. Yes. Speed. Suck it, Norman. The speed. I am gonna look at my Brian here. Have I qualified for the moment now? One of these Hondas, this CRX time attack looking thing. Jesus, that wing. Yeah, that's a Honda engine, alright. My God, look at the speed of the Honda. There's a thing there, hang on a minute, for sale, Mazda MX-5. I just bought one. What's this one got that mine done? This is just a tire in the background. No.
Welcome back, Brown.
And welcome back, Brown. Oh, I got a Ford Focus. Wow. Honda E! Mama! What a gloriously dirty machine. Yes, yes. Buy, invest. I want the Google. Yes. Give me that. Lightning McGraw. What does my Google sound like? The best sounding cake art in the world. That's pretty spot on. What have we got here? Engine swap? Why are there so many? What can you fit in this? A 3 litre? No, you're not fitting that in there. Give it the hard top. Yes. And on the limit of what I've used for these wheels, I'm just browsing at my knee. 315 mil for tires? No! That is ridiculous. Sure, the speed of my Goober.
100 meters. Turn left.
Those turbo noises. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, I can't see. What? This is a feature in the game. Oh, I'm out of gearbox. I probably should have put a different transmission in this. I don't think the Goober's going to be very competitive or worth it for the turbo Goober. Oh, I've lost control. I'm just going to distract this. Oh my God. Good evening, Tokyo. Oh, that's just the 60%. Well, you can't pop in. I would kill for a shift gear right now. Right, we're here. Oh, I've got to use that. Is it just for sports cars and this isn't the sports car? So I spent all that money for nothing? Oh my goodness, I can see out of this one. And yes, first place on the board. Shootings. Crossing the first line at 90 miles an hour the wrong way.
Welcome back, Brown.
Welcome back. Whoa. Nissan Gloria. What a name for a car. Escargot. Wow. It's in and everything. Oh my God, the Subaru Vivio. Look at this polite looking chap. Well, they got the Chaser. Behold Miyota. What a body kit option we got for this TRD stuff. I'll go for that one. Got that wing. Yes. Gotta go for the big fat cat. Are there T37s? Yes. Perfect. It's complete. Look at a custom livery design. They actually changed the paint finish now. Finally. Yeah, this is stupid. Yeah, and a walrus. Yeah. Feel free to laugh. Let's add something on the windscreen. This Toyota was brought to Bobos here. Exhaust fume. Oh no. That can go there. Right in front of the driver's view. and on the back by the exhaust we'll have exhaust fume and an arrow. Everybody buying this car, bro. What in the Clarkson? Yeah, Clarkson just hanging out back here. You're not. See? For this moment, we'll take you for a spin. This is not funny. Right, let's do it. A thing food delivery. I think I can probably do that. Get a different car and drive down there. I don't want to be seen with that. You can't just walk there. Oh God. Can I seek an employment? That is not how you show up to your first day at job. What is in this? 15,000 RPM? Jesus Christ. I am here.
Here you go.
Thank you. Reach the destination before near misspells for extra credits. Okay, I'm going to endanger the local public. Use your shit.
Oh, thanks.
Good work. You can pick up another if you want to.
Nah, quit.
As you collect more stamps, you'll pick up rumors of cars hidden in barns for you to find.
Barn find, eh? I'm on my way. I'm coming up on the barn find area. This is not the appropriate vehicle for this terrain. Where's the Viper from earlier? This is much more like it. Is it down here, perchance? Oh, is this it? Oh, yes. Please be a Persian. That's not a Persian. I don't take it.
Welcome back, Brown.
Brown. Can I paint this in brown? It would make my day if I could have this in brown. That's close enough. Oh, it's a Hellcat engine. Sounds like it. Oh my god. That's supercharging noise. The vintage white walls. Yes, install that. I'm gonna gift from somebody. Drive all the way back there. Well, there's no gift. It's a crate. My favourite, what I've always wanted. Thank you, Japanese man. I think. What a can't end this video on. Give me that right now. The funny, eclectic domestics. It's the funniest Nissan ever made. The speed. I'll modify this. What can I do to this? Hopefully many things. Look at Turbo him. The Turbo Snail. Sure, why not? Because I'm working most S1 piece wheels on that. Yeah, buy that. That's worth money.
You can decorate each garage exactly how you want.
Just fill it with random shit. Just fill it with rubbish. Yeah, sure. Vehicles. Yeah, get a whole RV in here. Garage name. The Moment. Bro, what my interior designer be doing, bro? This camera's just inside a pile of shit. Test out my Turbo Snail. Oh my god, and the handling is no.
Oh, fuck. You don't know how to drive. Don't get your license where you do. You should check out my phones. I know its percentage. 20. The thunderstorm? Right, we'll go for a drive. Let's see how my phone is doing.
You can go back and watch them, but some of you are a little suspicious about who is scamming who. So you remember that last video I made where Mike the scammer spit on scammer phrase? Remember how I blamed it all on Segun? Well, I was surprised by how many of you were concerned about Segun's welfare. Did he get killed? Did he get butchered? No, I don't think so. There was actually more to my conversations with his boss. I actually don't usually include the full conversations I have with these scammers because I'm a storyteller. I want the story to be fast, and I cut things out when they slow down momentum. After I blamed Segun, I actually went on to say that I was just kidding and that I actually had the names of all the scammers in the house, including Segun. But the scammer playing Kenny Jarvis didn't care about what I had to say. And he knew I was some American trolling him, and he just went off on me and how my ancestors robbed and beat his ancestors and how scamming was how they pay us.
On to a different game. We'll come back a bit later. So this is upside down. So this is into. I'm just gonna have to put up with it because my phone's on charge. It's not going to work. You just have to look up Blackboard. Do that screaming, but the truck that sounds like the old box. That we've got into that. Now I have parts of gives us a bit of a clue back. Go back out. Have you not got any questions?
Lose their radiator. Models such as the Ford Taurus and Volkswagen Passat completely abandoned them. Why did cars from the 1990s suddenly lose their radiator? Models such as the Ford Taurus and Volkswagen Passat completely abandoned the traditional radiator, opting instead for ventilation through a small slit, while early cars needed massive radiator grills simply to cool.
Today we're going to talk about a scam that happens to you when you're online looking for someone to have a good time with. And you have to be very careful about who you talk to and send pictures to, because it might end up costing you more than you were originally willing to spend. So I have a friend in Nigeria that I'm going to call Mr. G. And Mr. G told me that I should probably talk about the e-whore and the sextortion scams because they're turning out to be pretty devastating to a lot of people. And the way it works is scammers will post an ad on Bed. Some scammers are pretty clever, and some are just dumb. And today I've got a pretty dumb one, and I want to show you how I call them out. So there's a scammer out there living in Nigeria named Mr. Beckham. And my friend Deo has been leading him on for over a year now. And you can head on over to his channel and see what he's put this guy through. But Mr. Beckham is claiming to be a U.S. federal agent who distributes grant money to people in need. And Deo, who's been going by the name of Gary, offered to refer some clients to Mr. Beckham. But the first client that Deo referred to him was none other than yours truly. And I decided to go under the alias of Mike Roch.
My crotch! My crotch!
So I reached out to him and I said, "Good afternoon, Mr. Beckham. My friend Gary suggested that I contact you regarding a new grant available from the federal government. Would you please let me know if the application period is still open? I look forward to your response. Kuna Matata, sincerely, Michael." And as you would expect, I got a response from Mr. Beckham that said, "Are you ready to fill the form now?" Wow, this guy doesn't waste any time, does he? He sent me a list of questions, and he said, "Send back answers to all the questions accordingly, sir. Hope you understand, sir." So then I make up a bunch of information and find some random house in Colorado that I claim as my address. And then I send it to him. But then he tells me that the next step is to upload my driver's license to a link that he's about to send me. So then I get a text message from ID.me with a link where I can upload my license. And either Mr. Beckham doesn't know what this text message from ID.me says, or he's hoping that I won't take the time to read it. Because it says, Your identity is being used to log into the Colorado DLE to apply for government benefits or healthcare services. Do not click this link if you do not recognize this transaction. Click the following link to upload a picture of your documents. Okay, so this isn't about a government grant at all. The scammer is just using that as a way to get me to verify my identity through ID.me because he's over at the Colorado Department of Labor and Unemployment website trying to file for unemployment benefits under my name or under my Crocs' name.
Hey, has anybody seen my Crocs lately?
And if you think scammers in Nigeria can't qualify for unemployment benefits and find a way to get that money sent to them, you would be wrong. I made a whole video about this that you can go watch as soon as you're done with this one. And the government recently started implementing ID.me verification to prevent this kind of fraud, but it looks like scammers have already found a way around it. So obviously I didn't a federal program for? Yes, sir. The agent will deliver your wedding to your doorstep as soon as you complete your processing. Let me know how much you are ready to claim, sir, so I can inform FedEx agent right away. And I don't want to be too greedy, so I just choose $150,000. He says your $150,000 will be processed now so that your wedding can be forwarded to the FedEx for quick delivery to your address as soon as you complete your processing. Are you ready to make the payment? Are you ready? Okay, so it's obvious why he was trying to go with the identity theft route, because this method is pretty pathetic. But you know someone has fallen for this, so I have to make this video. He then asks, which of the options did you want to use in making your payment? Gift card, Zelle, Bitcoin machine. And I'm pretending to be an old guy who doesn't know about any of these options, so I just asked, do you accept check? He said, no, sir. And then I'm like, okay, what kind of gift card? Nike gift card, eBay gift card, or vanilla gift card. You can get any one out of this three type of card. And make sure it's fully activated before leaving the store. Scammers and their gift cards. I asked, is Nike and eBay issuing the grants? I'm confused. He says, once you scratch off the back code and send me the clear picture of the card showing the codes and receipts, we just need the back code to complete your processing, sir. How long will it take you to get the cards, sir? And I'm not going to send gift cards, so I just say, this is very confusing. Can I work with my bank to send the money from my account to you? And then he responds with some banking info for a guy named David. And this is a U.S. bank account. So you're probably wondering, if this guy is in Nigeria, why is he asking me to send money to an American bank? Well, the answer is that this guy is most likely a money mule working for him. And I want to get him busted. So Mr. Beckham says, you can make the deposit to that account information now. Are you ready to make the transfer now? Are you ready? I say, I must go to my bank to initiate the transfer. Sir, who is David? He says, that's our cashier, sir, and that's the account information that's available right now. And then I tell him that I'm not going to be able to go to the bank until tomorrow morning. And he says, if you need to wait till the morning, that means you're getting the gift card in the morning, sir. And I'm like, so don't send the money to David? He said, if you are ready to make the transfer now, send the money to the account information. But if you can't make the payment now, just get gift card in the morning. Hope you understand, sir. Okay, he obviously would prefer me to send the gift card instead of going through David because he wants to keep David a secret. But I'm going through David anyway. So the next morning I woke up and I did what I do every morning, and that's have a bowl of Magic Spoon. Do you love cold cereal but avoid it because of all the sugar? Well, Magic Spoon is cereal reinvented. It's got 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. That's only 140 calories per serving, and it's also keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. Magic Spoon has 8 delicious flavors: cocoa,
I'm watching
peanut
Instagram
butter,
story
blueberry,
because
cinnamon, maple waffle, and cookies and cream. The maple waffle and cookies and cream were limited time flavors earlier this year, but they sold out so quickly that they're still offering it. Cookies and cream is my go-to flavor, and I don't feel guilty for starting out my day with a big bowl of sugar, since Magic Spoon has 0 grams of sugar per serving. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product that it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll
Today I'm joined by 2 YouTube minnows. We're going to see if they can beat my time around the top of the track in the Reezy Prize car. Started with Auto Alex, aka Alex Kirsten, who collects small underpowered cars that he keeps in a small... Não cessa de fins de semana. Não cessa de fins de semana.
It doesn't get much better than this. The experience of doing this is absolutely magical. I love it. You can hear that.
See you later.
So the other day, I'm working in my yard and I get a phone call from a number that I don't recognize, which seems to happen quite a bit lately. Turns out it was Apple.
Star access to your Apple resources to prevent data breach. Please do not use your Apple devices until you speak to an Apple support representative. In order to speak with an Apple support representative right now, please press 1 or else call us back on our toll-free number.
All right, why would Apple be calling me or anyone about an Apple ID? Something's telling me that this is a scam, and it's time for me to get to the bottom of it. This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Surfshark protects your data and access to content that you love wherever you are, especially when you're dealing with internet scammers like I do. So after turning on Surfshark, I called the Apple guys back right away while I was doing work in my yard. And this dude named Brian answers and starts telling me that something's up with my Apple ID.
Okay, so the reason behind the call is we have detected unusual activity on your account and we need to verify the process so the account will not be locked.
Uh-oh. So do you work for Apple?
Yes, I work for Apple California Tech Station 247.
Oh. Okay, I know that this is a bunch of crap because Apple alerts your phone when your ID has been used on another device. They don't call you. But Brian insists that he needs to fix something and asks me to verify my account.
So sir, we are going to ask you for the first 4 characters of the Apple ID and then we are going to make sure that this account does not get locked. We just need to download the View application so that you can connect to our secure server.
Okay.
Okay, so can I have these 4 digits, the first 4 characters of the Apple ID?
Sure. B-U-T-T.
Okay, sir, are you trying to play with me? I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, bull crap, he wants to help.
Yes, sir, we will allow them to bring some private company claiming to make only this.
All right, guys, this is a weird one. I've got to warn you that this is, without a doubt, the strangest scam I've ever run into. And it has to do with... The story goes like this. I get an email from a woman named Gabby Carter. So the other day, I'm on Facebook, and I'm seeing what's going on in the world, and I make the mistake of looking at the comment section of a particular news story. And in between everybody's incredibly informed opinions, I read a comment that says, if you got Cash App, just message Marie Dana 1100 on Instagram. She's helping people make money into their Cash App. She is godsent. I got $2,000 now. And I thought, really? Well, let's just hit her up and see how she can help. So I found this Danish chick on Instagram, and she looks like a very nice lady. So I sent her a DM, and I said, I heard you can help others make money with Cash App. And she responded, and she said, we will help you make money into your Cash App account. You are about to be financially free depending on you. Because of the pandemic out here, we are going to help you with $2,000 one-time payment, and also put you in a line of payment where you get $300 a month. You receive the money to your Cash App in 15 minutes. Well, this sounds a little too good to be true, but I have to know. So I said, really? We have been doing this helping citizens since a month and a half. Pay out $1.5 million now thanks to the government and our sponsors. I'm pretty sure someone told you about us, and that's a task for you after you get paid. Share with others. Oh, okay, so as long as I go on Facebook and I tell a bunch of other people, like Joyce, I'll get hooked up with some assistance money. Well, Dana continued and said, you are 2 steps away from getting $2,000 tonight. First, I need to ask you some questions. What is your Cash App tag? What is your financial situation? And I said, Pleasant Green. I have been strapped for cash during the pandemic. And then Dana responds and says, yeah, I have seen people with the same financial situation. You are about to be financially free again. Please hold on until your turn. I will get back to you soon. Now you are just a step away. And so then a couple minutes go by, and I get a Cash App payment in the amount of $2,000. Or so she would have me think. She just sent me a stupid graphic on Instagram. Yeah, nice Photoshop work, Dana. My Cash App balance is still 0. But she says I need to pay a $200 fee to process the $2,000 payment. So I'm kind of annoyed that this ended up being a scam, and I'm even more annoyed that she would target somebody who's in financial trouble. So I just ignore her, which seems to really bother her because she starts trying to get my attention. These girls love it when I play hard to get. But I just keep ignoring her, figuring that she'll just move on eventually. But this goes on for like 2 weeks, and I just think, holy crap, this scammer is desperate. She eventually says, hello, good morning. There is an alternative way for me to make money into your Cash App. This way you don't need to pay. Are you ready to make $2,000 into your Cash App now? Well, that's interesting, and since I'm really curious to see what this scammer has up their sleeve, I say, okay. Then Dana says, okay, first you need to verify or enable Bitcoin on your Cash App, and if you have done that already, then we are good to continue. Then I will sign into your Cash App and load in Bitcoin from the company's wallet to your Cash App Bitcoin and make the money available to your Cash App balance. So let me get this straight. A scammer wants me to enable Bitcoin in Cash App and then let them have access to my account?
I have a bad feeling about this.
She asks if I'm verified, and I say no. Why do I need Bitcoin? She says, I already explained it to you. I need to load in Bitcoin into your Cash App, at least $2,000 and at most $3,000. Yeah, that doesn't sound weird at all. But I think to myself, I need to find out who I'm dealing with. So I ask if they can just send me Bitcoin through Coinbase. And if you watch my channel, then you know that I have a little trick that I use to locate these scammers. I go to grabify.link and I create a redirect URL to coinbase.com. If the scammer clicks on my redirect, it'll capture their IP information, telling me exactly where in the world they're located. But Dana doesn't click on it. She just says I can only get this done through Cash App, not Coinbase or elsewhere. I need to follow all procedures closely to get this done. And then I say, well, if you click on that link, you can see my Bitcoin balance. And Dana just can't help herself, and she clicks. And you'll be very surprised to know that she is in none other than... Surprise, surprise. She says, nope, I can't see your Bitcoin balance. It redirected me to log in. And I said, oh, let's do a video chat and I can show you. But she says, just make a screenshot. And I say, how come you don't want to talk? I don't make calls. And I say, is it because it's midnight in Nigeria right now? She says, now WTF are you talking about? And I say, quit being dumb. I know you're in Nigeria. And I sent her a detailed report of her IP address and even what phone she's using. And that's when Dana knows that she's been caught. She says, how did you get this information? And I said, I have a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I like that. And I said, actually, it's just a quote from the movie Taken, LOL.
Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
I said, I need to hire someone from Nigeria. You looking for work? What do you mean by work together? And then I fell asleep. But in the morning, I woke to some frantic messages. She said, talk to me. And I'm like, oh, hello, I was asleep. We're in different time zones. Because, you know, Nigeria. I said, anyway, here's the deal. I need you to provide some information on how scams work. And then Dana confesses. Turns out it's a kid in Nigeria struggling to get by, and he's running this scam to pay for school. He says, if you pay me now, I swear to God Almighty, I am gonna give you every information you need. I truly need the money badly. I need to pay my school fees. Then I am f***ing serious. Prove to me you are serious. I will do everything you want, I swear. So I text him on WhatsApp and I tell him that I'll pay him what he was trying to get out of me if he just talks to me for an hour. But he wants to be paid up front. And I'm like, dude, you just tried to scam me. So no, I'll pay you when we're done. And he doesn't think that I'll really pay him, but the dude's desperate. He's been trying to scam me for 2 weeks. Also, what's he got to lose? So we start to shoot the bull and he starts to talk about how he needs the money badly because his school fee is closing in days. He's scamming because he can't afford to miss another year of school or he won't graduate. So I asked him where he learned to scam like this, and he said a percentage of Nigeria youths especially scam. You see people buy cars, homes, raise family with scam money. Some people are just lucky. There is no good work here. There are many ways to make it big with scams if you are lucky. And I'm like, have you been lucky? No, I haven't. I get so little compared to some. And I thought to myself, Well, you do kind of suck at it. I mean, the random comments on Facebook? That's a little strange. I said, so you go around on Facebook pages and you tell people to contact you if they want money? Does that really work? And he said, yes, that's bombing. And that's the real work. If they can message you on Instagram, then you are a step closer. So he's spamming Facebook comments all day? That's gotta get old. So then we talked about his Instagram account that he set up and how he stole a bunch of pictures from a porn star. We talked about the fake payment that he made and what design tools he uses. Finally, I asked him to walk me through what he was planning on doing to me. If I did happen to let him into my Cash App account, what would he do next? And he said, make you log out. That's all. You won't be able to get back to your old account as Cash App will redirect you to a new one. I said, what did you do to cause that? Simple. Once you are out, I remove your Gmail and number. Change cash PIN. So this is why they want you to enable Bitcoin, because now the Cash App account is set up to purchase Bitcoin and it's linked to your bank account. And once the scammer is in, they can start buying Bitcoin with your money and then send it to their wallet ID. And Bitcoin is fast. It's not going to sit there in approvals for 48 hours like a bank transfer would. And once it's gone, it's gone. The FBI can't do anything about it. According to them, Bitcoin is not even a real currency. Which leads me to my next question. What do you do with Bitcoin? He says Bitcoin is good money. There are lots of things you can do with Bitcoin. Invest, trade, save, and withdraw. Some people buy Bitcoin at good rates. And thank goodness you can trade Bitcoin to Naira. So I thought, okay, that's interesting. Who in Nigeria is going to exchange Bitcoin for Naira? Turns out there's an app for that. He told me that most scammers are using the Luno app. This app will take Bitcoin from your wallet and exchange it for Naira. From there, you can easily transfer the cash to your bank. This is really scary. You can literally send thousands of dollars to Nigeria in minutes this way, and nobody in law enforcement can stop it or track it. It's no wonder scammers have completely given up on using Western Union. But it's also kind of cool to think that we finally got ourselves a global currency in Bitcoin that can help us move money across the world in minutes without a middleman taking a cut. He went on to say, I really hate this shit. Please, I really want to be financially free all my life. I have been struggling and it's really tough. And there's no question that it is tough. I feel bad. And this guy did give me the courtesy of spending an hour with me and answering my questions. And he showed me a side of the scam that I hadn't seen before. And now I can share it with all of you and anyone else who might potentially fall for this scam. So I said, let's get you paid. And I sent him a Bitcoin payment of $200. And I must have just blown his mind because a minute later he said, wow, who are you? And I said, I'm Batman. Just kidding. I said, I'm Pleasant Green. Look me up on YouTube. And stay in school. Hey everybody, as you can see, there's a lot of folks out there who would love to gain access to your Cash App or your PayPal account, so that's why you need to take better precautions with your passwords. And Dashlane is an app that will generate strong and complex. So the other day I get a text message that says, hello Chelsea. Okay, wait, why are they calling me Chelsea? Well, probably because this is one of the many Google Voice numbers that I use to interact with scammers, and I have gone by the name of Chelsea before. But who is this? Well, it goes on to say, this is John Baldi. This is about store evaluation assignments, $577 compensation. USPS delivered a check of $2,477.85 to your mailbox. Here is the tracking number. I sent the instructions on what to do. Let me know if you understood. What on earth is he talking about? And that's when it hit me that I know John Baldi. I made a video about him over a year ago. I traced his IP address and I learned that he's in Nigeria and he's trying to sign people up for a car wrap scam. And he must still have my number, but he has it confused with another Chelsea that he's trying to scam. Now, what is the nature of this scam? Well, basically, they act like they're going to pay you something like free ride or They send us labels and check files, and they have us print them out and mail them. These are also known as money mules, and more often than not, they have no idea what they're doing is illegal. They just think that they're working as payroll clerks for a guy named John Valdez. But I know better, and now that I'm involved, I'm gonna burn this operation down from the inside. Destroy it! So John goes on to tell me that I might be sending out 20 to 30 checks every day, and he's gonna pay me $3,000 a month. Wow. Now, I have no idea if he's actually gonna pay me, or if he's just gonna use me for as long as he can, and then go find another mule. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But the first thing that you need in order to print out checks is some check paper. So I head on down to Staples and I drop $25 on a whole stack. Then John tells me to head to the post office and get some free priority mail envelopes. But if I have some ordinary brown ones, those will work as well. Turns out I actually run a small business shipping book, so I have plenty of brown envelopes. Then he asks me if I have plain white paper, and I say yes. Then he asks me if I have enough ink in my printer, and I say I think so. Then he says we can begin now. Also, we're going with UPS now, not USPS. Okay, whatever. He says, okay, I will send the checks. Check your email, I sent 20 checks. So I pull it up, and this scammer has information on 20 people from all over the United States, and he's intending on cutting them a check, but he needs someone in the United States to print them out on actual check paper so the banks will cash them. He says, please print one and send a picture to make sure it's printed correctly. So I do what I'm told to earn his trust. I print it out, and I send him the picture. And he says, okay, so you're going to cash them separately.
That's the game I'm playing. We're on a heritage route. I'm just going to move on. Like so. I'm going to end this one and I'm going to jump on my old phone.